Today, we're breaking down the ultimate Marvel Rival tier list. Whether you are a newcomer or a seasonal pro, this tier list will help you decide with the best heroes and villains in the game. So, let's jump right in.
Oh, I've been told I like femboys. They say that's kinda gay, but AIDS be fucking with
Daddy.
You think that shit's okay?
Alright, first up, Adam Warlock. Listen, Adam, I think, has fallen off. Not too far, though. Okay? Listen, Adam is great, right? His soul bond is really good. His sustain is his burst healing is really good too, and his damage is not that bad. And what you call it? It's comparable to DPS. However, there are just other supports with better options and better utility. Res is also really good, but the problem is that your characters have to die. Your teammates have to die, and then they have to spawn for only 100 HP. So I'm gonna put him, I think, in honestly B tier. He's not bad by any chance, but he's just not that good. I would put him in C.
He's alright.
He's alright. I'd put him B minus. Give him a B minus, maybe top of C.
I think top of C because he has a cooldown on his healing, and his res is the ultimate. And if he dies, his all gets canceled.
Essentially.
I wish his ultimate would change where it's a pre-res where you can pop it and whoever dies can just respawn. Not just one person, it can be anyone until that ultimate is up. You know what I mean?
10 seconds is not really that much of a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like, right? You don't know who's gonna die because, like, okay, they can get healed. But then once they die, then boom, you're dead. It's like, fuck. Like, even when I played Adam, right? I'm becoming more of a cap one trick. But when I played Adam, listen, you have to know when and where to use your ultimate. And it can be really hard to determine when to do so. Plus, if you fuck that up, then you have like no heal charges, then people are gonna spawn back with low HP and you can still die again, which makes the ult very redundant. Alright, Black Panther. I think B tier. He got nerfed, but he's still pretty good if you know what you're doing with him. Plus, his shields are still really good sustain for himself. But I think he'd be much better. He was much better last season for sure. What do you say, Woody?
Yeah, he's not bad. I feel like nerf kind of ruined his survivability, which he kind of needed a nerf because he can stay in fights way too long. Yeah, I think he's like B tier right now.
Alright, Black Widow. I'm gonna put her in C tier. Black Widow.
Garbage.
Look. Let me cook. Alright. Listen, I saw a Black Widow named Luna Sniper. I think she's just changed her name to Luna Sniper, right? She popped off in Widowmaker, and I'm like, god damn. And me and Tweaks were fucking around like earlier today, right? And what we saw was that if you have 250 HP, then Black Widow can still one-shot you if she has a Mantis pocket. So I think in the right circumstance, she can cook, but it's still Black Widow, and she's really... People have not gotten used to like her kit yet. I think within time we're gonna see an era where Black Widow just dominates. But thankfully she can she can only 3-shot you with body shots and then like two tap you with a headshot. I think that's pretty cool too, unless you're 250 HP, because with a damage boost she goes over the damage threshold and she one-shots 250 HP targets. What do you say, Woody?
I mean, you're not wrong, but you also gotta think about her survivability and her weakness. She
has melee options. She can boop people into her sniper shots. So there's always a chance that you can.
About that, it's like you need to hit them with that boop. If you miss, then you're done for. And there's a lot of heroes.
Doesn't the boop grapple towards the opponent? No.
I thought it auto grapples. What you have to do is you have to kick them back first, and once you kick them back, you have the option to grab them. Like you have that grapple.
Oh, so if you miss the kick,
it's a combo that you have to do, and if you mess up the kick, you're dead. As I'm saying, she's D tier because she's not in her ultimate. I mean, it's literally like the same level as Missile Fantastic's ult. Like it does nothing. I know it slows the enemy down, but I feel like what it should do with her ult that makes it more interesting is slow the enemy down and make them so they can't use any of their abilities.
I think it makes them just easier to hit headshots on. I will say her team up with Hawkeye would definitely give her a much better set. I'd say put her in the front of C tier. But for now, I think she's at the bottom of C tier just because I see like a little bit of light with the character. The character has a little bit of sauce, not too much, but just a little bit of sauce. I could see Black Widow becoming a prominent DPS in the future if skill does what skill over time. Maybe people will start learning her. All right.
Yeah, it's just skill ceiling.
The skill floor is already high enough anyway. So, all right, Hulk, I'm gonna put in A tier. He's very good. He's very good. People thought that he was horrible, like just trash, like dog water. But then once people started learning the character, he could do a lot of things. He can come back to peel. He can aggro. He can freaking what? He has some of the best mobility I've seen. He even has like a special interaction where if somebody's in the air and you jump on them, you knock them out for like a good I think 3 or 2.5 seconds. I don't
you
know.
knock them out for 3 seconds and you can cancel people's abilities or ultimate as well.
Yeah, that shit's kind of funny.
Like you cancel their abilities.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Because I remember that happened to me on Black Panther once. I have like footage of that in my last video. That shit's kind of funny. But yeah, I think Hulk overall is a good character. I definitely think you should play him and learn his kit. He's really good once you get him going. All right, Captain America. I'm gonna put Captain America in B tier. Captain America, he has shite damage. Really shit damage. So the only thing you're supposed to do with this character, from what I've seen, listen, I'm a pretty hard cap main. If we do have 2 tanks, I do tend to play support. That's fine, but do not put me on DPS. That shit, I do not play DPS anymore. But anyway, Captain America is really good at just being a bully. So he's good at sustain. I can see sustain. He's supposed to go.
He's good at surviving.
He's really good at surviving. But then like his mobility, and then like if you have a symbol, then that shit's pretty fire too. So yeah, I think Captain America is B tier. He's not that good, but if you can make him work, you can really make him work. You can like frag out. I think the most thing that people, if you want to play Captain America, you should definitely keep your deaths low while trying to maximize as many frags as you can. You're not gonna frag out, but just best for you to have more kills when you do deaths. Just because you're getting at least some value out of it. Cloak and Dagger. I'm putting Cloak and Dagger in S tier, dude. Cloak and Dagger is one of the most annoying characters I go against as a cap player, obviously. Because their bubble outlasts like some good sustain damage, has a lot of healing. Freaking Dagger just does way too much healing by herself. It auto locks, and then dude, the ultimate is stupid. They buffed it so it has 4 charges, and that shit heals for like 200 a second, and you can sack it too. If you I've seen people just hard sustain on points and they don't die. I see this bitch freaking us against the world go and then they go back to cloak, and then that nigga just drained you like what the fuck, and you try to hit them but they're not going anywhere because they're not taking any damage. And dude, I just hate this sustainment. If I ever could, I would love to ban Cloak and Dagger, because why are they giving so much sustain? Way too much goddamn sustain. What do you think, Woody? I think Cloak and Dagger are S tier. What about you?
Yeah, she's definitely S tier. Because she's just, I don't know, there's a meta that's coming. There's a meta going on right now. It's called blonde meta.
I call that shit hot blonde meta, but it's crazy.
A lot of high rank players know it, but it's not Lunar Snow Mantis anymore. Right, the blonde meta overpowers the Lunar Snow Mantis meta, so
much sustain, dude. It's crazy.
I don't know why they decided to buff her ult.
Of all things, dude. Seriously? Maybe they compete with Luna's ultimate, but still, it's just more sustain on more sustain,
maybe
really?
Instead of buffing her ultimate, they could have like buff her healing.
Just like her,
or something like
so
that.
so buff her mid-fight healing, essentially, right? Her like primary healing?
No, not her primary healing, like her abilities.
Oh.
Like for a wall, like the cooldown on ability or something.
Oh, okay, I see. I got you. I think there should be a cooldown for switching from Cloak to Dagger. Like put it like 2 seconds or one and a half second. I think that'd be fine.
Okay, no, I feel like it should be 5 seconds.
5 seconds on the switch?
Yeah, because you're in a fight, you can last. Fights go on forever in Marvel Rivals. 1 second, it's not going to affect the fight at all. 5 seconds, that's a pretty good, decent amount of time.
Right. But yeah, I think S tier is appropriate for this character. It's fucking crazy. What do you say? You say S tier too?
Yeah.
Alright. Doctor Strange. I'm gonna put him in S and what, A tier. I think he's still the best tank in the game. I'll put him over Hulk first because
he actually got nerfed.
Oh yeah, he got nerfed?
Yeah, so his damage his damage got nerfed by a little bit. And that was basically it. So like, you know, when people do his ultimate and a combo and they're like Agamotto and then everyone explodes while he has like a combo, yeah, that got nerfed, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
damage on that got nerfed.
Oh, so his dark magic build up.
Yeah, his dark magic got nerfed, I'm pretty sure. Damage output. And that was what made him strong. If you have he's still good.
He's still pretty good. That's why I'm like A tier.
He's still a good tank, but if you have a Bruce Banner with you, or Hulk, whatever, then yeah, he's even better. He's even better than Hulk.
I don't play much of Doctor Strange. I know.
I played him a good amount of times.
The little times I did play him, I'm like, yeah, this character's pretty busted. Alright, now Groot. Mr. I am Groot.
I think he's top of B tier.
Top of B
tier? I wouldn't say A tier because to be honest, he's the squishiest tank in the game.
He's the squishiest tank in the game?
Yeah, he's easy to kill him because his hitbox is pretty big.
It is pretty generous. And
like he's wide open, so like if he's so easy to hit.
Right.
And Groot is the one that takes the most damage block in the game that I see every single time. It's always Groot.
Yeah.
His ultimate is pretty good. His
ultimate is I think one of the best tank ultimates in the game. It always groups people up so you can like combat shit easily.
Yeah, the only thing that I gotta say that I don't like about Groot is walls. There should be a cooldown on his walls.
What is the cooldown on his walls?
Retrieve it. He can just place it and retrieve it, and just constantly he can
comment down below what cooldown is Groot's walls, because I don't know. All right, Hawkeye, B tier in my opinion. He can't one shot. He can't one shot too many people anymore. Plus, I see a little bit of him less. He's not as impressive anymore or as dominant that I've seen. Even the games that he's on, nobody really plays Hawkeye anymore. We don't even ban him.
B tier or C tier?
I put him in B tier. He's good. He's definitely good. He has like a lot of utility. He can still one shot like the 250 HP characters, I think. And
I think
he has a lot of utility to the table.
I think if you have God tier aim in general, and you play Hawkeye, you're a threat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean, like you are just now. If you have terrible aim, then it's literally like the easiest game for you to win. Oh, it's Hawkeye can't hit 80% of shots. Yeah, it's the easy win. It's a walk in the park. I just think it depends on the player's aim. If you have good aim, B tier. If you don't, I think C tier. Because even his ult, even though you see people's
never miss.
Even when he pops his ult, you still need to aim in that general direction. And if you're getting attacked mid-fight, then you're screwed.
Right.
So I feel like he's top of C tier or bottom of B tier. Let's put him bottom of B tier for now.
Bottom of B tier, really?
Yeah, he's not better than Captain, and he's not better than Panther.
Even when I face him against a Hawkeye, he is pretty squishy. So yeah, I can see that.
Panther can combo him. He's faster. It's gonna take Hawkeye needs to react quick enough to
he can't even one shot Panther anymore. So yeah.
And Captain America, he can just jump on him, run around circles, hold a shield, deflect, and throw a shield at him, and then boom.
Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, Hela. I'm gonna put her in A tier. She's not she's not as dominating as she was, but then again, she's not that much of a threat anymore. Not okay.
She's
Well,
still good.
she's still good, but not
I
as
think she's
dominating.
balanced.
Yeah,
I think she's balanced.
She's balanced, but she's still a really good character. Her ult is pretty good. The stun, the hit scan, it's just a really good kit overall. Like honestly, it's just a really good kit.
She has a good kit, but the damage got nerfed on it, which is a good thing.
Yeah, but it's still a good kit though. She can still poke you out.
It is still a good kit, but you also gotta rely on your aim.
Right. Iron Fist.
Femboy.
Iron Fist, my mans. I'm gonna put him in C tier. I think top of C. Top of C tier.
Top of C tier, yeah. I mean,
he's just a melee character, and he had sauce when everybody was starting up the game, but everybody knows, okay, it's an Iron Fist. Just stun him, and he goes away.
Yeah, everyone knows how to counter. Like, Iron Fist is countered by every single hero in the game. Almost every single hero.
By stuns, really. Every time I see him just run away. Listen, he's not gonna kill me, and if he wants to chase me that bad, he still dies. Unless like you're a support with no CC. I don't see him killing a support if they have CC and they're actually decent at the game.
I think what's it called? In the high ranks, Iron Fist is useless against supports because supports know how to go against the Iron Fist.
Yeah, because they figured it out. Either they stun him or they shoot him with damage, or they just run away.
I mean, I feel like I see a lot nowadays, but in the high ranks, people are picking Loki. He's really good.
He's really good against flankers, I've seen.
Yeah, and there's a lot of flank in the high ranks. I'm starting to see.
Yeah, because Spider-Man gets better, Black Panthers get better, Iron Fists get better as you go up. Yeah.
So
Venoms get better.
I think Iron Fist is C tier. I agree.
Iron Fist is indeed C tier in my opinion. Alright, Iron Man. I'm gonna put him B tier.
He's alright.
He's
the only thing I'd say about him is that
I think he's better than Hawkeye and Captain America.
Well, maybe.
No, I think so because guess what? There's not too many hit scan abilities, and most of the good DPS are projectile based, so you can just always fly up. Plus, with the team up with Hulk and with Hulk is pretty good too. You can definitely you can definitely have sauce. He has sauce.
Yeah, the thing about Iron Man is that he's really exposed in a lot of fights. Like, he's exposed. Like, if you have like even though most people play projectile, right? But for me, like, I play Black Panther, I know how to go against Iron Man. Like, it's easy. I can just spear dash, and then dash, you know. And that kills him. The only thing that makes Iron Man good is the fact that if they have a Hulk, then you're done. Also, his splash damage is actually kind of broken.
Yeah, he has splash damage with that ability?
No, he has splash damage and his projectile bullets. If you're not shooting a target and you just shot the ground in front of them,
they still take somewhat damage, right?
Yeah, they take splash damage. No, they take almost the full amount of damage as a normal bullet.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's like whenever you see like an Iron Man on an enemy team, you're like, bro, how am I taking so much damage? Who's hitting me? Because you're not seeing getting hit. It's Iron Man with a splash damage.
Right. Oh,
the only downfall is that he's very vulnerable and he's easy to hit when he's not strafing at all, and when you're not like flying away. If you're just hovering above the ground, like if you're just hovering in the sky, you're easy to hit.
Right. Alright, I'd put him above Captain America and Hawkeye.
Right,
or do you think that he's worse than Captain America?
I feel like he's almost equals Captain America almost.
Alright. Jeff the Land Shark. D tier?
Dude, he's not even I see no one playing him nowadays. He's not played anymore because, first off, you can kill him when he ults nowadays. Like, he's so easy to kill when he's popping his ult.
True.
You can also I see a lot of people somehow finding a way how to cancel his ult. I don't know how that worked.
Okay,
Like,
so I've seen one instance where Wolverine can literally what do you do? He used his freaking like jumping like grab ability, and then everybody got out of the Jeff ult. Or you can use Psylocke's ult to kill the Jeff too. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I think C tier.
His healing.
He's good. I think C tier in front of Black Widow.
I wouldn't say so because his healing is terrible. Like his healing is not good. Like overall, if you're just an average player, you're gonna max out probably 5k healing on Jump the Land Shark.
He's just that bad at healing. Damn.
No, it's like his healing is not that good. Like you spit bubbles and then you splash water on your teammates to heal, right?
Right.
Bubbles give you a speed boost, and that's pretty cool. But the thing is that there's a cooldown on that, and then your healing is only 100, and it doesn't heal that much. It's slow healing.
Right.
Adam Warlock does more healing than Jeff the Land Shark, and Jeff the Land Shark, it did look really good, right? And you can just follow the whole team and jump off the map, whatever, right? But nowadays, people are just finding ways. Like, if someone picks Jeff the Land Shark, people are gonna find a way how to avoid him. They're gonna play a lot of heroes that can easily escape his ult. If they have an Iron Man, you're screwed. They can play, Magic. They can play any heroes that can easily avoid Jeff the Land Shark.
There's an interaction with Captain America where if you use his shield bash, right? He has CC immunity. I use that multiple times in a match to not get swallowed by Jeff ult. It was hilarious as fuck.
I just think Jeff he's just not good.
People realize how to counter Jeff. I think he's worse off because everybody knows how to play against him. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yes. Like he started off as a fun, annoying unit, and now everyone knows how to get rid of him. That's why no one ever plays Jeff the Land Shark unless they want to throw, or if they're a Jeff main,
or they're just a Jeff main.
But I just say D tier because he's just
Mine, fuck.
Hello, Tweaks.
Why are you gay?
We're just making a tier list, dog.
A tier list of
more rival
I can
characters.
be the video's cameo. All right, C for China, F for Fat. All the characters suck. Mr. Fantastic, S tier.
We could get your 2 cents if you want to take it seriously, though. If you want to take it seriously.
No way! I hit Captain on Mr. Fantastic. Let's go!
All right. Could you at least mute yourself?
Special kill feed.
Could you at least mute yourself while we make the tier list tweaks?
I'll put in some input.
All right. Loki.
I'll be genuine input.
Okay. Loki.
What's the rankings here? S to F?
S to D.
S to D. Loki. B tier.
STD.
STD. I'm gonna put Loki in A tier. I think Loki's one of the better supports this meta.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's really good. You can copy any Cloak and Dagger or Sue Storm ult because Sue Storm's in the game and that ult is crazy. I've seen people not die. You cannot die in Sue Storm ult or Cloak and Dagger ult. Like, how the fuck does that work, dog? Like, what
I
is
think
that?
he needs more sustain. He dies too quick.
The fact that when you copy someone's hero, you get their ultimate immediately. You don't have to build up to it and work for it. You just get it instantly. But it's kind of broken.
Yeah. So you can always have like a
players.
so you can always So you can always have like a instant Cloak and Dagger ult to counter theirs, and then you can have your own as well. So I think he's really, really good this season. Just because the people he can copy are also have really good ultimates. Like
the fact you can deny every ultimate and they don't take damage in the fucking immortalities.
Alright. And yeah, that's also good too. Loki's immortality ability is actually pretty fire. Alright, Luna Snow, she fell off. She's in B tier. I'm gonna put her above Iron Man though.
I think she's on top of B tier.
Top of B tier?
Yeah, I mean, she's not horrible. She's still a good support.
But she just fell off. She just fell off.
She's not meta anymore.
Ever since the nerfs, bro, you can't even you can't even spam that no more. They put in like a little cooldown timer for that.
Yeah, I mean that was really broken, but
yeah, it was broken. So thankfully they nerfed that.
I was doing it a lot, but
Oh, I know you were.
She's okay, and she's still a good support. She's not horrible, so I think top of B tier is pretty fair.
True. Top of B tier.
She can still keep her team alive. I mean,
Yeah, she's still a good healer.
She can do a lot of healing.
Everything besides her ultimate was pretty balanced. I can confidently say that. Everything besides her ultimate was pretty balanced. Alright.
Yeah.
Magic.
A tier.
A tier this season?
I'm just so like. She's
I think
broken.
she struggles against Cloak and Dagger.
I think unless you hit the one shot, there is a one shot. So
the thing.
Yeah.
The thing about her, right, is that she's an anti-tank and anti-dive DPS hero. So she
anti-dive.
So yeah, so if they run dive and you play magic, you can just fuck them up.
If they try to like dive your supports or anything. Oh yeah, because of the cleave, right? The cleave because of the sword.
Yeah, no. Not only that, like for some reason, like she can really destroy a tank really good. Like she does a lot of damage with tanks.
Yeah,
and, I mean, she's honestly just a really she's the strongest DPS so far in this tier list that we made so far. She's the strongest because the fact that she can just, you know, like jump through time and switch her position and then smack someone, then go back and then smack them again.
I'd rather put. I think Hella's better than her though, just because of the range. Hella could do those things too. She can still shred tanks and like win duels with DPS, but at range, so you don't have to worry about like that for stuns and shit.
Reminds me too much of Tracer. F tier.
I just think she's better than Hella.
You think she's better than Hella?
She's anti-dive, and the fact that she can go on your backline and kill the whole team. I see it.
Maybe if you're in gold.
I see happening in low elos and high elos.
We did get.
I'm seeing.
I ain't gonna lie.
When I play against a Magic, I know, like, if I'm playing support, that Magic's having no fun.
I've seen a game where I was on cap, right? And so the enemy team had like 2 tanks, and then they had a guy named Magic oiled up, right? Literally.
That's crazy.
Now they swapped 2 Magic and okay, anyway. They swapped to Magic and then we just fucking lost. They went 45 and like what, 13? Dude, that was like...
Yeah, if you leave your backline unchecked, it's one of those heroes. Like, if you don't watch out for her, you're gonna have a bad time.
You're gonna get cooked, dog. She forces you to pay attention.
On your toes.
Speaking of...
She's good and her ultimate is annoying.
Yeah, Dark Child is pretty good, but
Dark Child.
But Hell Unleashed is crazy. But I will say Dark Child is more of an immediate threat, in my opinion. All right, speaking of...
I just think she's more dangerous than a Hella. Because there's no aim required on Magic. She's a melee.
True. Also, if you just dog shit at aiming, even if you can still get value on Magic. Okay, I got you. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Magneto. I'm gonna put him in front of Groot.
He's definitely A tier. Maybe S.
I put him in B tier, honestly.
B tier?
I put him in B tier. He's not that good, but Hulk fucks him up, and Hulk is in A tier today.
I just think the ability to bubble your teammates and literally it can't be broken is very good.
That's fine, but Magneto can't really frontline too well. He has his shield only lasts like 2 seconds, and then that's it. Then he has his first bubble or like a other bubble, and that's it. And he has like a push. Okay, that's fine and all, but you're not really frontlining on Magneto unless you have like a second shield. He's more of just like an off tank that can give you what utility.
Like most tanks, a melee comp will make him hate his life.
Literally, you could just run Hulk and then pickpocket him. You just go into his face and just shoot him for free and just punch him. Gamma shield yourself, gamma shield, then you just punch again. Like, you just fuck that nigga up. It's crazy. I think he's B tier. He's not bad. He's not a bad tank at all. But he's just not.
He's decent.
He's decent, but he's just not
good enough to be in the front line.
There you go. There you go. Exactly.
He's off tank. He's a Zarya of the game.
Essentially, yeah. His ult is also very
Venom,
inconsistent.
Then please play Magneto. Bubble that man.
And his ult is also very inconsistent. With Hulk ult, it's pretty consistent. Eye of Agamotto is very consistent.
I will give it one good use.
Eye of Agamotto.
When they pop Star-Lord ult, use Magneto ult.
Oh yeah, for
It is
sure.
a very good counter to Star-Lord ult, which that ult has almost literally no counters.
You can also use assemble, and then you just go with your team, and you guys should be fine. If you guys supports are also healing. Another Captain America tip. Let's go. All right, Mantis. I'm putting Mantis in the I think top of A tier.
Damage boost is so good.
Damage boost is really good. It changes breakpoints and it makes characters more lethal, especially Black Widow. Being able to one-shot 250 HP characters are crazy, dude. Anyway, what do you say, Woody, about Mantis B tier?
B tier.
B tier. I think Mantis should be B tier. She's not one of the best supports just because, she's like 2 grades below Cloak and Dagger, obviously, but she's also below Loki. Her ult can sustain, but it's only like 5 seconds, as opposed to Cloak and Dagger's, 12 seconds? How long does that ult last? That's what I don't know. How long does Cloak and Dagger ult last? Comment down below. What do you think? Woody? I think Mantis is B tier though.
B tier, like behind Luna Snow.
Right, I think in front of Luna Snow just because of damage boost. Plus, the sleep is more
That
consistent.
makes sense.
Plus, sleep is more consistent than the freeze. Sure, it's like you can like destroy it, but still, the damage boost makes her allies more lethal. It can turn the fights. Plus her own damage as well. I think Mantis is better than Luna Snow. I think Mantis is better than Luna Snow in this case, in my opinion. All right, Moon Knight.
A tier.
A tier.
A tier. Because the fact
His
that
ult is the only ult in the game that goes through Luna Snow. It out damages it.
I'll put.
Because I'm saying A tier is because now everyone plays Cloak and Dagger, so he has team up ability, but he can survive a lot longer. And everyone is so grouped up in fights nowadays that his he's gonna do so much AoE damage.
Not only that, right? Can't his ult also counteract Cloak and Dagger's ult, or is that a myth?
I'm pretty sure it can.
Mythbusters.
We'll have to check that out later. I think A tier is pretty. I think A tier is pretty reasonable for him. I've seen a lot of Moon Knights
behind Hela.
right behind Hela, then like in front of Loki. I think Loki is better than Hela and Moon Knight, in my opinion. And then you have, so my tier list is Cloak and Dagger and S tier, right? So from A tier, left to right, highest I think is Hulk, Doctor Strange because he got nerfed, Magic, Loki, then Hela and Moon Knight. B tier is Mantis, Luna, Magneto, Groot, Black Panther, Iron Man, Captain America, and Hawkeye. C tier is Iron Fist, not Black Adam, but Adam Warlock and Black Widow. And then D tier is just Jeff.
Yeah.
I could agree with that. All right. Neymar Jr. or Namor.
A tier.
A tier, yeah.
Yep. He's so good.
Turrets are
so good.
Turrets are pretty good.
In a
The
game
fact
that's
that
so dive heavy.
The fact that
Oh, yeah, true. He counters he counters most dive heroes: Psylocke, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Star-Lord. Yeah, you need Namor like that. I think he's good.
The thing about Namor is that a lot of people don't know how to aim because his projectile is so big. It's good, and that's why I like Namor, because I like his projectiles. That people avoid playing because it's not easy to aim with him. But also his turret, the fact that it can shoot through Sue Storm's ult.
Oh, and it can also track Sue Storm when she's invisible too, apparently.
Yeah, it tracks Sue Storm.
That's crazy too. Yeah, definitely. I think A tier. Yeah, I'll put him above Moon Knight, but after Hela. All right, Penny Parker.
S.
S tier.
So good.
Turrets are
Anything
really good.
that plays the game for you, that watches your flank while you're frontlining, is incredible.
You know what I've seen? I've seen Cloak and Daggers play within penny nests. I've seen that.
In high ranks, everyone wants to play Wolverine for tank shredding. She's the one tank that can counteract all of Wolverine.
And can take it too, unironically. She can stun him out of that. She can stun him out of his ult. I think I'll put Penny, I think, not S tier, I'll put her in A tier, but top of A tier for tanks. Nah. I think I'll put her above Strange, but after Hulk. Now that's gonna cause a hot take, dog. You're like, Penny's so dog shit. I'm like, Penny's pretty good this season. It's because of Wolverine right now. All right, Psylocke. Yeah. I'm gonna put Psylocke in C tier.
I was gonna say C tier.
We all know why, but it's hard. First off, it's hard to play Psylocke one-handed. Come on now, boys. Right?
Yeah, it's not easy doing that.
S tier for the porn.
We'll make a Gunner list later, Tweaks. Alright, chill. Anyway, so we I think Psylocke has good damage. She's a good flanker for killing supports, but I think the supports this season are just way too sustainable in my opinion. Too much that's going on right now. And then for dueling, she is a good duelist though. Like you can duel DPS pretty easy. But if they're like running like cloak freaking like the hot blonde meta that's going on right now is crazy. So good luck trying to kill the supports this season on Psylocke. Plus also Neymar is really good. Moonlight has a good matchup into you. Hela has a good matchup in Psylocke. Loki does too. Matt has a good matchup into you. All the best DPS just fuck over Psylocke. Punisher, B tier. I'll put Punisher in B tier, right in front of Black Panther and Iron Man.
Alright.
Consistent damage, turret's pretty good. His ult just shreds everything in its sight. And I think, does it go through the sustain or no? Probably not, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it goes through the sustain. So it may go through, but I don't know. Plus, his shotgun is really good against tanks, so you can shred Penny Parker, you can shred Doctor Strange, Hulk, you can shred Magneto, Groot especially. So yeah, I think Punisher is really good this season. Or not really good, but he's like decent this season. Rocket,
he's better.
He's better this season. Rocket Raccoon. I know Tweaks has a future. I put Rocket Raccoon in B tier above Mantis and Luna though.
Triple S plus.
No.
The reason why I say A tier is because
A tier?
Yeah. Because the reason why is because first off, the most common the most common team up nowadays is having a Doctor Strange on a team with a Rocket Raccoon and a Punisher, and then people run 3 supports now. And so they follow up with the blonde meta.
Even Samito talked about that too. I've seen Cloak and Dagger, Sue Storm, and then Loki, but also seen like Rocket Raccoon also being changed intermittently. Not only have that sustain, but they also have the damage boost, so if they don't have any DPS, they could just damage boost you, then they fucked over. And then that makes up for Strange's nerf, in my opinion.
I think he's A tier because first off, his survivability is so annoying.
Yeah, Tweaks knows.
He can heal himself, he can just shoot his own gun on the ground, shoot his own bullets, heal himself. He can run away, he can climb walls. He also drops armor for people, double jump as well. He can res people. And his ultimate is a damage amplifier, which is also really good. And he's A tier. He's a good thing.
I think he's just behind Loki though, because I'd rather be able to copy any of the 2 main supports ult than you have like what you call it. You have a good damage up, that's fine, but being able to have like 2 Sue Storm ults or 2 Cloak and Dagger ults is kind of crazy too. I'd rather have that on my team. Their stuff is fine, but I'd rather have like the extra support ult just in case. Now, Scarlet Witch.
B tier because she's a bitch.
The low elo stomper.
I think the issue is that even in high elo, she's still a pain. Like I see a lot of high rank players that are still struggling with Scarlet Witch because now that like so many people got nerfed, it seems like her damage output does a lot of damage. You know what I mean?
Did she get any changes this season or no?
I'm not sure, but if she did and her damage output didn't, that's probably the reason why she's dominating lobbies nowadays. The only thing that just doesn't make her good is that you can kill her when she's ulting. That's it.
Yeah, 5 seconds is crazy, but I've seen like remedies for that. So I've seen like Stranger's Portal do that. I've seen a bubbled Wanda ult on the enemy team. Like we were like this close to killing her, she got bubbled by Magneto, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
That's father-daughter bonding right there.
Right
Spider-Man,
there?
I say he's probably like right behind the Punisher on B tier. He's better than Black Panther because Spider-Man didn't get nerfed and he can jump in and jump out.
What about? Would you put him in front of Wanda or no?
I say I'm putting him in front of Wanda because he's actually better than Black Panther.
Alright, so
He even though like so his combo damage is basically a little bit less damage than Black Panther, because Black Panther can stay in fights a little bit longer than Spider-Man. But the thing about Spider-Man is that he's annoying.
right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So he distracts the enemy team really quickly, and he can straight up pull one person out of your team and let his team win against you guys. Like he's like, all right, you know, I see when they're DPS. All right, I'm gonna distract them the whole time. All right, now you guys are down a poke DPS trying to kill me, and I got my whole team destroying you guys. He's just a really annoying DPS.
Really annoying flanker, if anything.
Yeah, and then it's so good. It's
Talk about Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Well, what are we ranking Spider-Man?
I say B tier, right? Right? Right.
He's
He's
above one of the.
He's only decent if you're good at Spider-Man. He's only decent if you're good at Spider-Man.
If you're Necros, S tier, but if you're not and you're absolutely garbage, if you're Ultimo, D tier, Necros, S tier.
if you're
on a scale of Necros Ultima, how good are you?
Gamer, F tier. That guy is like.
Not even casual.
No, Spider-Man, like he's good.
He's decent. I've seen some good Spider-Man.
Yeah, if you can hit your web shots and know how to use the combos correctly, you can actually do a lot. If you don't know how to use them, then no.
Alright, next one, Squirrel Girl. I'm gonna put her
S tier for the porn.
I'm gonna put her in C tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say C tier, but
inconsistent.
She's better than
Psylocke. Better than Psylocke or better than Iron Fist?
An Iron Fist.
Just Iron Fist, and you put her in, then you put Psylocke in, on top of C tier.
No, she's better than Psylocke as well.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, she can stun people.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, and that can cancel ults, and I canceled Psylocke ult before doing that.
That's
the fact
funny.
that the fact that you can reset that cooldown and do it again,
right?
It's pretty broken.
Okay.
So she has a reset cooldown, so she's top of C tier.
Top of C tier. She has very inconsistent damage though. Her range is pitiful, but she has pretty good poke though. Using that poke is crazy. Squirrel Girl has good poke.
Oh yeah, Squirrel Girl is good pressure.
She's a good
pressure.
Oh my god.
Her ult is really good though. That's why I'm like C tier, but I think like really bottom of B tier in my opinion. Really bottom of B tier, like before Hawkeye.
Should we move her?
I think bottom of B tier. Bottom of B tier.
Yeah, bottom of B tier.
Just because of the ultimate.
Not only that, she's good at crowd control. She can
really good at crowd control. Yeah,
she can make space because the way how her projectiles bounces off crazy.
Yeah, plus her damage intakes are crazy as well. I like her damage.
She's Junkrat, but 10 times better.
In my opinion, yeah. All right, so you guys are gonna love this one. Legendary. I think
Star-Lord. I'm gonna say it.
Bottom of A tier.
Star-Lord is S tier.
Bottom of A tier.
I think he's S.
No. Bottom A.
I don't think.
Bottom of A tier.
This is not a biased point. I don't think he's a bottom of A tier.
Okay, listen. Why not? Why should I not put him in bottom A tier? Why?
Right,
I think put him. Unless you're telling me that his ultimate can counteract the cloak and dagger, fine. But besides that,
he's not S tier. He's not S tier, right? But the reason why he's not bottom of A tier is the fact that when you dash, you're gonna it automatically reloads for you, right?
So your entire clip just gets reloaded, right?
Yeah, it gets reloaded max. Alright, so you can try to shoot someone, dash, you can do your little spinning tornado thingy-majiggy, right? And then dash, because it automatically reloads for you, shoot, and then you have your dash again, and then you can dash again, and then reset. So basically, you did not reload for 3 times straight, and you're just shooting your gun 3 times, without having to reload. You can fly away, and then the reason why he's also good is because he can singly take out the poke damage, or he can singly take out poke DPS.
Both.
I see it so like he's better than Moon Knight, because first thing is Moon Knight, like his projectile It's not good against a Star-Lord if he's flying and, strafing. He's
Okay.
gonna miss his shots. The only way how a Moon Knight can kill a Star-Lord if he has God-tier aim, or he throws one of his Onks right behind Star-Lord on a wall and then shoot that, and it hopefully connects on Star-Lord.
I think.
But
Okay. Considering that, I think I'm gonna put him. I think at that point he still gets counted by Namor and Hela, in my opinion. But yeah, better than Moon Knight. I can see that.
he's better than Moon Knight. He's basically if you can set him equal as Namor. Hela is better. So I say
I think Hela's the one of the
in front of Namor, because the reason why is his turrets, they're squishy, so you can kill his turrets so fast.
That's
and
what
you
I was
can
thinking.
do
I'm like,
those
wait a minute.
dashes
One of
and
the
you can
turrets is
kill him.
counter Star-Lord. Yeah, he'd be on the flank and shit, but he has to deal with the turrets. Then Namor can shoot him in the back.
But the issue is, once his turrets are already locked on someone else, Star-Lord can engage.
Oh,
There's
really?
That's
how that
yeah,
works?
so a lot of the high-ranked Star-Lord players, when they have an enemy Namor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they normally they wait for the team to say that, all right, Namor places turrets down. That means Star-Lord is gonna engage, because now if the turrets are already locked on someone else, it's not gonna shoot the Star-Lord. It's only gonna shoot whoever is locked on first.
Until they leave
Star-Lord can
LOS?
engage. Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Basically, it's easy and then Star-Lord, he can take that advantage, shoot the squids to let his team engage, and now Namor's gonna be alert of Star-Lord, but Star-Lord is already on his next clip. He already has his next magazine, and now he can engage, and then Namor can shield bubble himself, right? But Star-Lord is right in his face waiting for him, and then he can spin around and kill him. So that's why Star-Lord is equal against Namor. If Namor can know how to play against Star-Lord good,
Right.
sees Star-Lord, then places turrets, then let the turrets shoot Star-Lord, then he wins. But if Star-Lord places turrets before not Namor, when Namor places Star-Lords before turrets before Star-Lord engages, then Star-Lord can win the 1v1. It's basically a 50-50.
I see. I got you. All right. I think A tier is appropriate. What do you say, Tweaks? For Star-Lord?
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
You're asking the Tracer connoisseur.
Yes.
Or ex-Tracer connoisseur.
It's an X-Tracer connoisseur.
As an ex-Tracer Masters player.
I like him. He has a lot of utility. I mean, obviously, if people don't know, his blinks or his dodges are literally immortality moments. Like you can block,
Yeah,
you can
you
literally
can
dodge
block
every
ultimates.
source of damage with it.
Yeah.
Let it be Wanda, Jeff the Shark, fucking Pulse, fucking Magneto, whatever. I think that alone is incredible. If you get the timings down, you're practically unkillable.
Exactly.
Alright, I'll put him in front of Moon Knight, but he's not. I don't think he's better than Namor.
And his ultimate.
Yeah, his ultimate.
No, I'm saying he's 50-50. Like he's equal
Equal with Namor. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because it's all about timing and knowing how to engage and disengage.
You better not have ranked
for
Mr.
Namor.
Fantastic without me.
No,
We haven't got to him
Yeah,
yet.
we got to him
Okay,
yet.
thank God.
Alright, now this one's gonna be an easy. This one's gonna be an easy one. Alright, Storm is gonna be A tier, right next to Magic. Right next to Magic.
Yeah, she's A tier, but like you can just shoot her down.
True. If you have like an Adam Warlock,
She's
that's
actually
good.
very easy to kill.
Yeah, for sure.
She's
Yeah,
easy to kill, but she has a lot of fucking damage.
a lot
She
of
can damage boost her
and
whole team.
yeah. So imagine like freaking damage boosting a team going at you. So like let's say you have like Storm, right? And if I want to play, if I'm playing a cap, right, and then I have a Storm on my team, I freaking go assemble, and then like you just have a full team of speed boosting with fucking shields and shit, and it just like fuck you over. Yeah, I could see her being A tier today. I don't know if there's any S tier DPS this season. I'm sorry, I don't know. There might be.
Black
All right.
Widow is S tier.
Not yet.
With damage boost. All right, Thor, love and thunder. I'm gonna put him right behind Hela.
That's the Flats pick right there.
That's the flats pick.
Flats loves Thor.
I feel like Thor, he's good.
Right.
But that's only if you actually know how to use him. If you don't know how to use him at all, like say you're just casually playing Thor, you're not gonna do so good. But if you actually know how to use Thor the right way, I'm pretty sure there's like a few certain ways how to use Thor. He's so good, but if you don't, he's.
Let's be honest, his ult fucking sucks.
His ult is pretty horrible. I block that shit all the time.
Ass.
Listen, when it hits.
You know how many times I've been slammed on by a Thor and I just gave him back shots and got all my health back?
Listen. I've had a lot of Thors. I went against. I just held shield up, and then they just what you call it? They just freaking flounder. But when it hits, I'll tell you that. If it hits like multiple squishies, that was like hella damage. You're just cooked.
Cloak and Dagger Bubble is the Suzu of this game.
Unironically, it's a Suzu that's not really a Suzu, but it's kind of a Suzu. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, Venom.
E tier, C tier.
I think he's bottom of A tier, but I might be
Venom?
wrong. No. Thor.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's good.
Bottom of A tier. He's good, and I see he can pull a lot of pressure. He does a lot of pressure.
Venom for all my Wrecking Ball players.
I think Venom is
character for you.
I think Venom is better than Magneto.
He's good as an off tank, but solo tank is just not it.
It's crazy. I think his potential is really good. His sustain is really good, but people just shut him down. They just stun.
Yeah.
Stun.
He does not do damage.
Stun. It's crazy. Unless he has a Mantis on him. But yeah, I don't think he does that much damage, or not enough damage or anything. All right. Now, Winter Soldier. Bucky.
Again.
B tier. Well, I mean, with the buffs or anything, I think he's worse than Thor, but not bad enough. He's not that bad. I think A tier because of the buffs.
With the Rocket Raccoon, S tier. He can tank shred.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yoink,
the ammo amplifier.
No, infinite ammo amplifier.
Yeah, the infinite ammo from 3 shots to infinite, dude, that's huge. But the recoil is the drawback.
That's anything.
That dude has a lot of recoil.
Really?
If you're,
I just want to give him S tier just for the ultimate, bro. It's so iconic.
If you're a Rainbow Six Siege player and you're a master at Rainbow Six Siege, you can master
Bucky.
Bucky, yeah.
Generous, you give Rainbow Six players know how to aim with projectiles.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh yeah, I didn't know Bucky was projectile. For a long time, it was shit scan. But yeah, I'm gonna put him bottom of A tier. He's pretty good. Plus, he has good matchups into most of the flankers, and he has a pretty good matchup against like Storm as well. You can grab her out of the air. Magic, you could just like grab her and then slow her down.
Should he be high A tier simply because of his hook? Pulling someone in is always a good ability.
You can disrupt the flow of somebody's dive. I don't think he's that good. I'm not actually wait. Nah.
Say you're in a choke and it's a skinny choke.
Right.
Winter Soldier frontlines, pulls in the tank, free kill.
If the frontline is freaking Strange Hulk, then yeah, you could. If he's in trouble, you just bubble him or just shield him. Yeah, I can see that. I think
the ability displaces you so much that it practically is a free kill if you get hooked.
In most of the high ranks, then yes, it is a free kill. That is crazy. I'm gonna put him behind Storm though, because Storm is pretty good though. Wolverine. Top of B tier.
No, we need to think about this because
top of B tier. Top of B tier.
Wolverine is actually very difficult to play. A lot of low elo people suck at him, but high elo Wolverines are fucking incredible. If you're, you gotta, how are we ranking this? Is this the character played to their max potential or just the average player?
It's basically just our hot take. It's just a hot take. Hot take. I think he's good, but
tank shredding's always good.
Tank shredding is
diving a tank into your backline and soloing him. That alone should make him very high.
I think mid A tier, right behind Bucky. Right behind Bucky.
To be able to go into the enemy backline, pick up a tank, and dive them into your backline for a free kill, that is insane.
The only problem with him instead of Bucky is that Bucky can do it at a safe distance. Wolverine has to go in there, so he could probably die or get stunned or something.
Forget his passive.
His passive is really good though, but I think going in there and then waste and like what you call it and dying is also a big risk. All right, Mr. Fantastic.
Alright, as a Mr. Fantastic consumer, I will give you all the data you need. Okay, let me lay this out for you.
Alright.
High elo Mr. Fantastic, F tier. He's fucking terrible. Everyone reacts to him and shuts him down. Everyone aims good.
Mm-hmm.
He would be D tier.
Mm-hmm.
But I can say in the right team comps, Mr. Fantastic can work as a support, tank, and DPS. Literally, look.
Mm-hmm.
You can give your teammates shields, flyers, or ground people. You can deny high ground from enemies. You just fucking snap to them.
Right.
You can literally be an off tank. You can turn into a tank. You can deflect ultimates. It's just he gets shut down in high elo so much.
Between the suds and shit, I feel you on that. I'm gonna put Mr. Fantastic
C tier.
No. Put him in B tier. I'm gonna put him
B.
I think B tier. Do you think C tier? I think okay.
I think C tier because to be honest, he's only good in low elo lobbies.
All you have to do is get out his big mode, and he's a fucking easy kill. And what his fucking rubber man mode?
Don't forget the fact that his ultimate doesn't scratch them at all.
His ultimate it just slows people down. That's all it does. It's like.
Alright, I can see C tier. Alright. But behind or behind or in front of Psylocke? I think behind
Psylocke.
No, I put him in front of Psylocke. I think he's better than Psylocke by a mile. He's way more flexible.
Well,
no pun intended.
No pun intended.
If you're comparing it to the higher ranks, then Psylocke will be better.
Psylocke would be better though in higher ranks. Pretty good skill floor, good skill ceiling. Plus her burst potential, if people learn that, is really good. She can burst on tanks pretty better than Mr. Fantastic. And our final and our only second S tier is Miss Sue Storm. Boy, oh boy, but she's behind Cloak and Dagger.
You can't play with it's hard. It's impossible to play with no hands.
Anyway,
dude, like, how can I play while I'm jerking off?
S tier, literally the guy.
I think S tier for these three reasons. One, her ultimate is just unkillable. Way too much healing. Right. Second, being able to run with invisibility trips up everybody unless they have a homing ability. And I think three, her damage and healing is really good. It is really, really good. Her damage and healing.
Not to mention her RB.
Her RB.
That you can suck people in or push them away. You have a choice.
She can get easy boops too. Really good utility. The only thing about her is she doesn't have an escape cooldown, unless like you count her invisibility as an escape cooldown. But
yeah, it's a double jump that turns her invisible. That's her escape.
Yeah, that is her escape. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. All right, this is our tier list. All right, Woody, take us out.
Yeah.
I've already disliked the video.
But you want me to finish the
or I can take
outro?
Outro.
You can take out.
Alright guys, that is our tier list. Yes, these two, they just have the Human Torch and the thing here. I'm just gonna say that there's gonna be what you call it. They're not in the game yet. Thank you everybody for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed our tier list making and hope you guys found it pretty based. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.